What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have episode 34 today, and we are in week 16 to take on the Detroit Lions. I went ahead and I simmed past the first Bears game. I know I said I probably wouldn't, but there's still 3 games left. So I just simmed past that one. We ended up getting the win, thankfully, which I was a little concerned about after the last couple of weeks if we were even able to get that win, but we did. And now we're here at home again to take on the Detroit Lions to hopefully get our 10th win. Now, they have been struggling. They're 6-8. You can see that they are second in the division, though, so we have to be careful. We can't sleep on this team because they're not a winning team. And I also want to put a disclaimer out there right away. I have been messing hardcore with some of my settings, trying to get the best video output, trying to get the best mic sounds. If it sounds a little different, I'm trying to figure out what is going to be my best setup moving forward now that I've been really pushing my content as hard as I can. So keep that in mind. Let me know if you have any comments about it or any, opinions about it. Let me know in the comments below. But let's get down to this game here. Looking at the playoff picture, we can see we're still sitting at the 3 seed. So obviously we're still going strong. I would love to get a better seeding, but after that loss to the 49ers, I just don't know if it's going to be possible. I don't think the 49ers are going to fall off enough for us to not only catch them record-wise, but also overtake them record-wise, because now they have the tiebreaker on us. And the Panthers are just as good as the 49ers. So I feel like 3 is going to be where we're sitting at. I'm hoping we can stay at 3. We don't fall to 4. We can't lose the division. That's number one goal right now, is to not lose the division. We took a really tough loss the last video against the 49ers. But it was a close game, at least till the very end, on the crazy sack fumble. And I have a lot of opinions on Taylor Hopkins. I have a lot of opinions on plenty of things. But at the end of the day, this is the team we have to work with. We got to find a way to capitalize and find a way to take advantage of everything that is in front of us. So we're just going to keep pushing forward, and hopefully we can end up finding our rhythm here heading into the playoffs. Taking a look at the Lions so far this year, Caleb Byron having himself a pretty decent season in his first year as a starter. Much better than we saw out of Jared Goff and even Byron last year in his rookie season. 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 3,500 yards passing. Rating is just shy a little bit of 100, but overall for the Lions, this has been obviously a welcome change to what we saw with Jared Goff and Caleb Byron last year. The Lions went ahead and they kept Kareem Hunt instead of DeAndre Swift, and it's paid off. 12 touchdowns, 1,000 yards rushing, 4.6 yards a carry, and not a single fumble yet this year. One big reason that we can see maybe Byron having a little bit better success this year is they have a really good receiving core. We know Jacoby Myers can do some things to us. We've seen it happen. We've seen Courtland Sutton, who is weirdly having a down year, but then they went ahead and signed Odell Beckham Jr. in free agency last year, and he has burst on. He's their second leading receiver, not even 10 yards away from leading the team in receiving yards. So this is a unit we really have to keep an eye on. They have 3 guys that can do damage at any point. I mentioned during one of our league update videos that the Lions have a really good front 7 and some really solid young players to build off of, and it's starting to show through. Second-year end Connor Johnson is leading the team with sacks. Right behind him is third-year defensive tackle James Streets, who I moved to D-tackle for their shift to the 43. And also Eric Lowry, the third-year linebacker. He's got 5 himself and has been having a really good season as well. Avonte Maddox is still leading the team with interceptions with 3. They have not had a lot of turnovers when it comes to interceptions, but they have, they're improving. This team really is improving, and there's a reason that they are second spot, even if it's at 6-8, as opposed to being the 4th seed in the division like they usually are. I don't want to go through all of the stats, but one thing I wanted to point out here is that Mattison has had a bad year. 825 yards, which is nice. 3.8 yards per carry, only 1 touchdown. And when you look at some of the other running backs, I mean, obviously Oscar Pitts is not having a better season average-wise, but we just got him. I don't even know what his average was before we landed him. But Antoine Glover has been outperforming him. A better average, more touchdowns. You know, it's just, I don't know if we're getting to a point where we have to consider starting Glover over Mattison, period. But, you know, I expected more out of Mattison, and we're just not seeing it. I know the playbooks haven't been, you know, the best for running, but Glover has been in those same playbooks, you know, and he is producing 4 touchdowns, 4.2 yards per carry. Mattison is getting all of the carries for the most part, but he still is just not producing what we need him to produce. So that's something we're look at going into the offseason and for the rest of the season. I mean, if things continue, we might have to consider swapping Mattison for Glover. Justin Jefferson is just an absolute beast. But the real reason I wanted to look at this is I want Timmy Peoples to hit 1,000 yards in his rookie season. All right, he's had a great season, 7 touchdowns, 828 yards, but I want this guy to hit 1,000, and I know he can. We have 3 games left. He's only 172? Yeah, 172 away. It's easy money. I just, sometimes he just goes completely away from all the game plans. So it's I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be able to get him there or not, but that's my goal. Is I want him to hit 1,000 yards this season to establish himself as a playmaker in this league. That's really all I have. There's not a whole lot to talk about this video. We just got to get to the game, and I really want to get us to the playoffs here. So let's go ahead. Let's get to the stadium, and let's take on these Lions. So far, a very quiet first quarter as neither team has been able to establish anything. And now a quick pass to Hockenson, who streaks up the middle of the field out to the 38-yard line. A beautiful play. Once again, I think that was a slant route, though. I didn't think that was a stutter. But Hockenson, once again, being a problem for us. Oh, yeah, it was. It was one of those angle routes. And Connor McElroy was just running around in circles out there trying to figure out what to do. First down, Detroit. Play action, a hunt. Byron going over the middle, caught and brought down immediately at the 44-yard line. A short gain of about 6. Odell Beckham finally getting his first catch of the day. A lot of passing, but he's in trouble. Martin Jefferson with the sack. Getting off of the left tackle super fast. That was just a quick speed rush move. He never had a chance to stop him, and Byron never saw it coming. Great play call. Big play that we definitely needed on defense. 3rd and 15 now. This is a good opportunity for us to get off the field again, and they're going to hand it off to Hunt as a draw and basically just concede the drive. Defense stepped up on the last drive. Martin Jefferson in particular getting his 7th sack of the season. And now we have a chance. We've had 2 drives stall out. Same with the Lions. Nobody has been able to get anything going as we find ourselves here still at 0s in the second quarter. Hopkins with an empty backfield, back to pass it. He's going to go deep down the left side, and it is caught, and they say it's inbounds. It's KJ Osborne. Does he keep the feet down, though? He was really close to the sideline, working out of the slot there. I want to see, does he get his feet down? Because that was super close. I didn't even know if they were going to call that caught on the field. I don't think he was in. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to get a challenge here. Yeah, we will. The booth comes down and says he caught it. 38-yard strike to Osborne, who, after me giving him a little bit of a hard time, has stepped it up recently. Oh, man, what a hit. Connor Johnson just tried to decapitate Mattison there on that play. Gain of 4. But yeah, Osborne was taking some flack from me after a couple of drops, but he stepped up this week and last week. Handoff Glover, and Glover fighting his way forward down to the 33-yard line, almost gets the first down. We are going to be a yard shy, and I'm curious what we do here. We have Mattison in the backfield. We have a nice lane there off the right side. Do we take a quick run? We do, and we get it. Mattison down inside the 30. Oh no, Eric Lowry's hurt. Well, I'm not upset about that. I'm sure Detroit is. Okay, he's just on the sideline, so he'll be back. 1st and 10 now at the 28. 3 receivers all split to the left side. Jefferson in the farthest slot. Let's see what we do here. Hopkins under pressure, and he's going to go down again. I think we were calling a deep route there. That play looked familiar. I think it was a verticals type route or a deep crosser route, which would make sense as to why, he couldn't throw the ball away. just a great play call from the Lions. They dialed up pressure on a play. Well, that was Nelson again. Quentin Nelson. That was one-on-one block, and he just whiffed on it. How do you have such a bad game already? I mean, you're a 98 overall guy. What the heck is that? 2nd and 22. Hopkins back. Lets it go on the right side, and it is incomplete. Just too close to the sideline there. He could not keep his feet down. And, yeah, 3rd and 22 now. I would say just run it and try to get into field goal range, but we're not going to. Throw it. Looks, and he misses Peoples. Man, he had him open, and now we're going to try this. I hate this. This field goal stuff has got to go. Man, this is just debilitating. He's going to miss this, and we're going to give them the ball back at amazing territory. Yeah, just horrible. Horrible. Kickers should not be allowed to try to kick it unless they are inside the 40 or inside the 35, period. They just shouldn't be allowed to. They shouldn't be even coded in the game. I'm not going to, stress on it too much, but it's just so sickening. And I'm sure if anybody else plays and has seen this happening, you probably feel the same way unless you just, of course, users aren't going to call it, but when the CPU is, it just ruins the whole game immersion. 1st and 10 now for Detroit. They start out at the 47 because of the field goal miss, and it's a nice pass outside to Sutton. Yep, Cortland Sutton, who gets to the 47 in Minnesota territory, gain of 6 on the play. Empty backfield for Byron. Byron, a throw over the middle. Hawkinson has it. Hawkinson down inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. I swear to God, every quarterback except Hopkins plays well. You guys notice that? Every quarterback we have ever faced plays well except Hopkins. I don't understand why he can't find people. 1st and 10. Uh-oh, Byron in trouble now, and he gets rid of it in time to Jacoby Meyer, who gets it down to the 22-yard line. A nice play there from the young quarterback. 2nd and 5. Almost turned into a disaster, but he was able to make up for it. Another quick throw. And brought down to the 19-yard line. Of course, it's Hawkinson again. 3rd and 3. Forcing a field goal here would be really, really good, guys. Handoff, and oh, man, Hunt's wide open all the way down to the 8-yard line. So much for that. Handoff, and Hunt brought down behind the line. If they end up scoring on this drive now because of the field goal thing, that just sort of goes to add to my reasonings to hate it, Another play in the backfield, Xavier Woods that time, cutting him off, bringing him back to the 12. So far, they've lost 4 yards on the last 2 plays. Can we keep them out of the end zone here on 3rd and goal? Byron looking. He's got time. It's breaking down. It goes to the end zone, and it's... Oh, I swear to God if that's PI. Oh, illegal touching. Okay, just decline it. We come out here now down 3 after the Lions capitalize on the short field we gave them. 1st and 10, and we're going to give it to Mattison, and Mattison is brought down after a short gain of 2 yards. Still not able to find much running room for him. Hand off to him again off the left side, and this time he finds a huge lane, weaving in and out of traffic, out across the 35. A beautiful run and great blocking. I love to see that. Finally seeing some vision out of him. Look at him cut up the field here and just follow the blocks. Walden seals off the safety perfectly, or no, the corner, and just springs him free into the secondary. Excellent play there. Great job up front, and a great job by Walden leading the way. 1st and 10 now for us. Another handoff to Mattison, and another lane for Mattison. And another 1st down. There we go. I love when I get Mattison going. I love watching him run. That's why I don't want to have to replace Glover, or replace him with Glover, but, you got to do what's best for the team sometimes. Short play there for Mattison. Still out having a good day today. 10 carries, 60 yards is an excellent day on the ground. Empty backfield for us. Quick drop. Fires and got Irv Smith down to the 42. Should be another first down. They are going to say short. They're going to say 3rd and inches, and we're going to come out in the I formation, and I expect us to run this ball here. We've done this before, and that is what we do. Handoff Mattison, who gets the first down. Gain of a few, and we live to see another set of downs. 1st and 10 now. 4:14 and ticking to go in the first half. Play action to Mattison. Hopkins, short dump down to Irv Smith again, and he'll get a gain of 4. Justin Jefferson is chilling in the slot all by himself right now. Oh, we hand it off to Glover, who shows a little bit of strength. Look at 23 still trying to figure out what just happened. I haven't seen him truck anybody. That was pretty cool. 1st and 10. We're going to throw it out of that, and it's a pass to Mattison, who makes the catch down to the 23. Short gain. Oh, decent gain of 6 yards. 2nd down. I want to see us get Jefferson involved, or Peoples, one of our playmakers. And another short throw, and another pass to Wiggins, who gets the first down. Derek Wiggins winning on those crossing routes right now. I'm loving it. We find ourselves 1st and 10 here after the 2-minute warning at the 14-yard line. Hopkins back to pass. We pick up the blitz nicely, and he goes to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Looking for Irv Smith, but it was a great play by the defensive back to knock that ball free. 2nd down. Another throw coming. Hopkins lets it go, and it is, oh man, dropped. Looking for Glover, and another play to force the incompletion by the defense, and now it's 3rd and 10. We have to go empty backfield here. Pressure coming, gets rid of it just in time, and it's Justin Jefferson, but he cannot get the first down. Brought down just shy. And now we are going to have to make a decision here. Do we punt it? Or not punt it, I mean kick it, and we are. We are going to kick it. Just take the points, get us back to a tied ball game here. We've seen some positives today from Hopkins and from the running game. But we need to put it together here. We're sitting here tied 3-3 in the 3rd quarter. We should not even be this close. Handoff, Mattison, and he is shut down immediately by Lowry, who just sat there and waited for it. But yeah, we really need to get something going. We need to get a touchdown. Hopkins has got to start looking for the playmakers here, though. We're not doing that. Hopkins looks, and he fires it off to Irv Smith, who turns it upfield, and he's got a huge lane to run all the way out to the 49 near midfield. Irv Smith has been the singular playmaker on offense for us today. 5 catches, 63 yards. Just a simple crossing route, and Devondre Campbell's just not fast enough to keep up with him. He can't get him to the edge. Irv Smith just turns it upfield, and he takes off with it. Those are the plays we need, but we need, like, Jefferson needs to be involved here. He's got 1 catch. Handoff, Mattison. Mattison finding lanes, changing directions, and gets down to the 41-yard line. Great run there for him. 2nd and inches after the run. Closing in on a 100-yard day right now. Short throw. Once again, Irv Smith working against Campbell. And that's going to be another first down. And now it looks like, is that Oscar Pitts in the backfield? Yes, it is. 1st and 10. Handoff, Pitts. And Pitts falling forward. Gain of 5. If he could have stayed on his feet, though, it looks like he had a clear lane. Just got tripped up there. This is where we need to take the strikes to the end zone to Jefferson here. 2nd and 5. Quick throw over the middle. Derek Barnes, the other tight end, down to the 13. All 3 tight ends getting involved today, which, we know is difficult for defenses to stop. We've been victims of that ourselves. So it's nice to see us taking advantage of it. 1st and 10. A quick pitch to Jefferson, who turns it upfield immediately into the waiting arms of Devondre Campbell. No gain on the play. Well, they say a gain of 1, but, it really wasn't. Oh, no. Did we just get a false start? Yep. Man. just shooting ourselves in the foot consistently here. Come on, 2nd and 14. Hopkins got to throw it. Finally does to a wide open Osborne, who reaches forward for the first down. Big play there. 1st and goal for us. His 2nd catch of the day. And yeah, it was Jeff Okudah. That's the guy who's been making all those plays for the Lions in the secondary. 1st and goal. A pitch to Mattison, and an incredible play. Who was that? An incredible play by Bond. Shoestring tackle, saving the touchdown. That was a touchdown. And he saved it. Excellent play there. 2nd and goal. Handoff, Mattison. This time they're not so lucky. We get ourselves our first touchdown of the day. Mattison gets his 2nd of the season. Detroit comes into this drive down for the first time today. What is Byron going to do? Quick throw over the middle, caught, brought down at the 29. Byron has had himself a pretty good day. 14 of 17, 103 yards. You'd like to see more yards out of him. Well, we wouldn't, but as his coach, you would. But overall, protecting the ball, doing well. Oh no, and there's a big hit. Antoine Whitehead, and he's gone. Cameron Curl for the touchdown. 2nd week in a row, we get a forced fumble and take it back for 6. Antoine Whitehead has turned into a monster for us. A big hit, and then Cameron Curl finishing it off. Look at the hit there. Oh man, I love to see it. I love to see it. And to think this was the guy that I was about to give up on. I made mention of it last offseason. And here he is making plays for us now on defense. And now we have a 14-point lead. All right, this is the drive. Okay, this is the drive where we need to get this game put away. We need Hopkins to drive us down the field, put us in the end zone, and put us up by 21. Come on. Handoff. Mattison finding lanes, breaking free from tackles, and he gets out to the 28-yard line. He almost broke that one free. I don't know if you guys saw that. He was trying to get rid of that one last defender. Handoff to Glover now, and Glover gets another nice lane and gets a first down, and oh no, Brian O'Neill's hurt. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh, hopefully he's not gone too long. They didn't show us what happened to him. 1st and 10. A handoff, Mattison. Another big lane for Mattison. Out across midfield to the 49, and that will give him 100 yards on the day. 18 for 105 and a touchdown. One of the best performances for him this season. Handoff again to Mattison. Another lane, breaking off a 1 down to the 36. This is where we can impose our will on offense. Run the ball, break down this defense, and put this game away here. Play action this time to Mattison. Going over the middle, caught by Jefferson down to the 22. Finally getting Jefferson involved. Only his, I think, 3rd catch for 21 yards. That is just unacceptable. Timmy Peoples doesn't even have a catch. Handoff to Mattison again, who slips free from 1 down to the 11. Mattison just running with a vengeance this drive. Love to see this. This is awesome. Hopkins, a quick drop, dumps it off to Irv Smith, and Smith down to the 4, and that is going to end up closing things out here in the 3rd quarter. We are knocking on the door to put ourselves up by 21. Glover in motion. Obviously, we're throwing it. Uh-oh, blitz coming. Hopkins got to throw the ball. Hopkins throw it, and he does. Barely gets rid of it and ends up being a loss after the catch is made by Glover. And Hopkins, you just got to throw that ball. We're going 3 yards here, 4 yards. What are you waiting 8 seconds for, He had Irv Smith open. I don't know if you guys saw that there. Irv Smith was open in the end zone. Just stole the ball. I don't know what you're holding on to it for. 3rd and 4 now. Hopkins, throw the ball. Come on. God, man, this guy is just... I don't understand what he's doing back there. He has Jefferson open. He could have thrown it right there. I don't know if you saw him break on the slant. He could have thrown the ball, but instead he just holds on to it. You need to get rid of the ball. There's white jerseys coming at your face. Do something. He just doesn't know how to react. And now that right there, even though we got points, that's a failed drive. That is a failed drive. We come back out on offense here. 1st and 10. Oscar Pitts in the backfield. Still up by 17. Handoff to Pitts. And he gets a nice lane out to the 49-yard line. Our rushing offense, as you can see, ranked 22nd. That's unacceptable. But today we have turned it around. And we have really found some great lanes and some great runs and some great blocking. 2nd and 4. Second handoff straight to Pitts. And Pitts able to get the first down. I love when we're running the ball and we keep finding lanes. I love just seeing that because that's really what I want. I want us to be able to establish the run and be a force there and then play complementary football through the air afterwards. Handoff this time to Mattison, goes for just a couple of yards. 2nd and 8. Osborne in motion. He takes the handoff, cuts it upfield, and somehow gets a first down, dragging Eric Lowry forward. Oh, they'll say he's short. 3rd and inches. How does that short? 3rd and inches. Oh, no. Mattison got it. Huge lane. Lowers the shoulder down to the 23-yard line. 22 carries, 143 yards. Another handoff. And, oh, boy, that time there was nothing but white jerseys in the backfield. Connor Johnson making the play. 2nd down, I formation. Again, it's Oscar Pitts in the backfield. Are we going to hand it off to him on 2nd and 13? That's a little different. We are. Handoff, and goes nowhere. I'm not surprised. I like that we're giving Pitts some carries, but, I mean, you got to sort of choose your spots here, you know? 3rd and 13. Do we just give up on the drive and just run it and get some more points, maybe? Is that what we're doing? No, we're throwing it. And, oh, boy, Hopkins breaks free, throws it. Oh, man, that would have been such a great touchdown. Not able to get the touchdown, but we will take the field goal, and which will put us up 20 with just 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Finally, Lions looking for some points. This is the first time they've been able to put together drives like this all game, and now they finally get that screen. They've been trying to get it for about 3 drives, and it'll get 8 yards for them. But 4 minutes left. This game is getting close to being out of reach. 2nd and 2. Under pressure, and it's William Brayman. Will Brayman with the sack. What a play. Coming in for the injured Hunter. Well, I think it was more of a rotational thing, but with Hunter out now, he gets a chance to play, and he gets the sack. Working against the left tackle. Surprised to see him give up the sack to, our 3rd string defensive end, but either way, Will Brayman makes the play and gets us in a good spot here for 3rd down. Byron back again, almost takes a hit. He does, and it's going to be, it's going to be roughing the passer on Connor McElroy. 1st and 10 for Detroit after the huge swing of momentum, and Hunt down to the 18. We only got 1 takeaway so far today, but you can see we have been very strong in that department all season. I would love for us to get more takeaways, but that's just me being greedy. Short throw, and oh boy, he falls down. I don't know who was that. Kirkland. I'm not sure who Kirkland is, but he fell down. 3rd and 2 here, 2:40 to go. Byron back to pass. He's looking for a touchdown. Going to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Looking for Sutton, and once again, they just cannot connect. 1st and goal for Detroit. And they get the touchdown, finally. That was a big play needed there for Detroit. I mean, it comes too late. They're not going to be able to come back and win this game, but good way to end the drive, or to end the game at least, on a high note. Listen to the Skol chant go strong as we get our 10th win of the season behind a dominating defensive performance and a great running game. Hopkins didn't put us in a bad spot, but he also didn't really elevate us either. We didn't need him to this game. We we had everybody else clicking as best as possible, and we're going to come away with a big win. Well, guys, Danielle Hunter's out for 3 weeks. Man, I really was hoping that he wouldn't be seriously injured, but looks like we're going to be without him for the rest of the regular season. At least until the last week against the Patriots. And then at that point, I mean, if we have already sealed our fate, I'm probably just going to let him sit and not risk anything for the playoffs. But we're going to have to go the rest of the season without our biggest playmaker. Hopefully we can find a way between Will Brayman and Randy Barrett to get some extra, rush in and not fall off too much when it comes to our defensive front, because he is such an important part of our defense. Taking a look at the playoff picture now after that week of games, not much I don't think anything really changed on the NFC side. I didn't pay attention to the AFC side, but we're still at number 3. Of course, San Francisco, Carolina still at 1 and 2. Washington football team is at the 7th seed. Seahawks, we're right now primed to take on the Seahawks. And then the Cowboys and the Eagles. Should be a very interesting playoffs looking at it here. There's a lot of good teams. You look at the AFC, Daniel Mattison, a rookie quarterback. Joe Burrow, a young, quarterback, sort of like the franchise or like the face of the league now, one of them in our world anyway. You have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry between the Ravens and the Titans. Josh Allen and Diggs with the Bills. And then, of course, Herbert with the Chargers. And then you can't forget about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs at the number 1 seed. And then on our side, somehow Sam Darnold is a great quarterback in our world. He led the Carolina Panthers to the number 1 seed. You got Trey Lance and the 49ers, who we just saw a couple weeks ago. We've seen Deshaun Watson and the Washington football team already. We've beat the Seahawks earlier this year. The Cowboys, I don't think did we see them already this year? I think we did. Yeah, we did. And then, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles, led by Jalen Hurts still. So, an interesting playoff picture forming here in front of us. We ourselves have 2 games left. We have the Lions, or not the Lions, we have the Bears and the Patriots. We haven't seen the Bears at all this season yet, not playing a game. Part of me wants to just sim it past it and get to the playoffs, but the other part of me thinks we should watch it. I mean, it's not that important of a game, I guess, but it is too. I don't know. I'll decide. We'll find out. Well, you guys will find out next video. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Either way, we might be in the playoffs next time, or we might play the last 2 games, but either way, we get our win today. We get our 10th win of the season. It was a very important game, considering the last couple of videos we had where we were losing to these teams. Granted, it was the Lions, but hey, a win is a win. We saw some great things out of Mattison, excellent things out of our defense. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Please consider subscribing if you're not already. Leave me a like and a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.